The Stargazers Clubhouse. Sophia, Jake, and Mia were best friends who loved exploring the universe's wonders. Their favorite hangout spot was the treehouse in Sophia's backyard, which they had named the Stargazers Clubhouse. Every night they would gaze at the stars, looking at the constellations and moon in awe through the window on the roof of the clubhouse. Whenever there was a solar event like a meteor shower, lunar eclipse, or supermoon, they would lay their sleeping bags in the treehouse and fall asleep gazing at the night sky. Sophia, Jake, and Mia were very excited because their calendars had marked today as very special. They woke up early in the morning for school. As Sophia, Jake, and Mia happily walked to school, Sophia asked them if they remembered what day it was today. "It's Eclipse Day." Jake and Mia shouted in unison, their eyes sparkling with excitement. At school, their teacher, Professor Orion, told the class all about eclipses and how they happened. Lunar eclipses occur when the Earth positions itself between the Sun and the Moon and casts a shadow across the surface of the Moon, he explained. "Does anybody know what a partial lunar eclipse looks like?" she asked them. Jake enthusiastically raised his hand. "It looks like someone's taken a bite out of the moon," he told everyone. As Professor Orion explained more about eclipses, the class listened attentively, their eyes wide with curiosity. Before they knew it, the school day was over. After school, the friends rushed home, as they had agreed to set up the clubhouse for the eclipse right after lunch. Sophia, Jake, and Mia had lunch, got their snacks, sleeping bags, and telescope, and rushed to the Stargazers Clubhouse. As they entered, something shiny caught their eyes. In the center of the clubhouse lay a blue envelope covered with stars and constellations, to resemble the night sky. The seal was an eclipse moon, and after staring at the envelope in awe, trying to guess what was inside, Sophia finally grabbed the envelope and opened it. Her friends huddled around her, curious to see what was inside. Inside was a letter. "To young stargazers who appreciate the wonders of the universe, you are invited to witness the magic of the partial lunar eclipse. Meet at the willow tree on the top of Star Dusk Hill tonight for a special surprise." "This sounds like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We have to go," adventurous Jake told his friends. They agreed, and so they packed their bags with a flashlight, water bottle, and some snacks. As the sun began to set, the friends embarked on their adventure to Star Dusk Hill, which was right behind their school and was also the best spot to look at the night sky. They reached the top, and a small surprise was waiting for them. Next to the tree was a path of glowing stones that led into the forest. The friends followed the path, bursting with excitement to find what awaited them. At the end of the path stood a man, his face barely visible in the darkness of the forest. As the friends walked closer, they saw that he was wearing a cloak adorned with stars and constellations, just like the envelope in the clubhouse. He held a staff that had a soft magical glow to it. As the rays of moonlight finally hit his face, the friends' jaws dropped with astonishment. "Professor Orion, what are you doing here?" they asked, still in shock. "Welcome stargazers," he said after observing your passion for the cosmos and appreciation for the universe. "I decided to give you a special surprise tonight." "Are you the one who sent us the invitation?" asked Mia. "Indeed, I did. Tonight's eclipse is special and holds magic that can only be witnessed by people who truly appreciate the wonders of the universe," Professor Orion told them. "Come on now, follow me, the eclipse is just about to start." The kids excitedly followed as Professor Orion led them to a spot deeper in the forest. As the moon began to rise, partially hidden by the Earth's shadow, it illuminated the area with a silver glow. Professor Orion led them to a small observatory, hidden among the trees. "Come on in," he said. "Welcome to my secret observatory. Only very special people are allowed to enter. This is the best spot to view any solar event and to learn about the universe." Inside, there were star charts, all sorts of telescopes, and astronomy books. Moonlight flooded into the room through the glass window, and everything sparkled as if it was adorned with diamonds. As the kids looked down at the floor that reflected the night sky above them, they felt as if they had been transported to a magical realm. Jake, Mia, and Sophia marveled at the detailed maps of the stars and the moon's surface on the walls. "Look, those represent the phases of the moon throughout the eclipse," Mia said, pointing at a chart on the wall in front of them. "That's right, Mia. It's what you're going to witness right now," replied Professor Orion. He led them to the biggest telescope in the observatory, and the stargazers took turns viewing the moon, awestruck by its mountains and craters in such detail. As the eclipse reached its peak, the friends felt a deep connection to the cosmos. They realized that the universe was full of mysteries waiting to be discovered, and they were part of that grand adventure. The professor then led the kids outside to a small garden at the back of the observatory. The ground was covered in hundreds of flowers, each one's petals glowing and glistening. The professor explained, "They remind us that even in the darkness, there is beauty and wonder." "Wow," whispered Jake. "This is incredible." Sophia nodded. "It's like we're seeing the universe's secrets." As the eclipse drew to a close and the moon returned to its original state, Professor Orion smiled at the friends. "Remember, the night sky holds countless wonders. Keep exploring and never stop being curious." With heartfelt thanks, the friends made their way back to their clubhouse, excited and awestruck by their latest adventure. They knew that this was the first of many more adventures to come. Today they learned that magic isn't just in storybooks and movies, but if they look at the world around them a little more carefully, nature's beauty is just as magical as any other fairy tale. That night, under the willow tree, they promised each other to always look up, to always explore, and to always believe in the magic of the universe. It was a promise each of them kept for many years to come, a promise that eventually became the reason that Sophia, Jake, and Mia became renowned astronomers, sharing their passion with the world. They often looked back on that special night with Professor Orion as the moment that truly ignited their love for the cosmos and changed their lives forever. And every time a lunar eclipse graced the sky, they remembered the promise they made that night under the willow tree at the top of Stardust Hill, forever enchanted by the magic of the universe.